Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Nexus Gaming Series Division A matchup of Mnaval versus Mallow Oats. Let's get into this as we have on the left-hand side, Mnaval. Hold on, sorry, 1 second. I forgot to check if I have the right teams on the right side. Give me 1 second. My apologies. The conversation's been all over the map. It absolutely has. Shot down 007 is on the team. Okay, cool. Sorry about that, everyone. Let's get into the game. So we have Shot Down on the Garrosh. We've got Realistic on the Ana. Crimson Chin, good name and reference, is going to be on the Tychus. The only Navi is on the Sonya. And who am I missing? There you are. Cypher, I think, is going to be on the Chromie. Over on the right-hand side, we're looking at the members of Mallow Oats. We've got Street Terminator, Saint Terminator. We got Terminator playing the Leoric. Solskido is going to be on the Stukov. Crafty Devil on the Li Ming. Dirk on this Mei, and the Pie Maker on the Vala. We check out those level 1s, and let's see what our first potential engagement looks like, as Crafty Devil almost finds the max range big ball into Chromie's face, but she will not make that connection, and Chromie gonna be just poking out the enemy side. She went for Time Walker's Pursuit at level 1. Not only do you have the vision gain, but you also have 10% spell power, and you reduce the arming time of traps by 0.75 seconds. Activate to reveal the targeted area for 4 seconds. Enemies are revealed for 4 seconds. Bottom lane, we're going to see Sonya versus Leoric. We'll pop into this as much as we can, but the brawl between the mid to top, rotations will be the priority in what we're looking at, since this is going to be the vast majority of our engagements and fun. Is Mallow a word? If it is, what does it mean? Mallow Oats? I don't know. Maybe, like, there's Marshmallow, and I know there's, like, isn't there, like, a shortened term, like, you can just go, like, buy Mallow? Isn't that it? Or is that just a made-up term? Maybe it means soft oats? That'd be my guess. It's a discontinued cereal. Oh, thank you, Crafty Devil. Hey, we have Crafty Devil. We have the Li Ming player in our channel, so they can give us all the deets and details. It's a cereal. Koala Company. Hello, Crafty. It's a flower. Now, I feel like you're just lying to me, chat. I feel like Crafty Devil might have something to say with this, as they are on the team. It's like Lucky Charms. Oh, okay. You should ban this Crafty Devil, dude. I don't like the look of it. Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't just ban people in this chat. What? I would never do something like that. I am toxic. You are playing Li Ming. No, I'm just kidding. I'm on his team? Oh, no. Unless it's Ektar and me. That's true, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Alright, so let's see what the rotations will look like. Just continued poke between both sides. Vala building out those stacks. For the Fire at Will, that is an uncapped quest, but you do have that first portion of the quest. Once you hit 20 stacks, you have the multi-shot damage increased by 40. So, with that, what happens is once you hit 20 stacks, you'll have 40 damage, but then that is doubled, essentially, so you go to 80 because, well, 2 times 20 is 40, plus 40 is 80. Ah, simple caster math. We can do that one. So I need to grab the camp for top. A little bit of clear from Cypher on the Chromie, and our control point A will pop off in just a second. A lot of Volskaya Foundry today. I feel like in our 3 best of 3s, we have had 3 Volskaya games, this being obviously the 3rd. Just a little interesting. I timed out Ektar once and it removed his mod status, so then he rioted and he was passive-aggressive with me, which I'm very proud of him for. Instead of saying, hey, it got rid of my mod status, he was just like, he had a name that was like unmodded Ektar or something like that. I wonder if Sonya will do good. She feels like she's been weak kind of lately. I don't feel like that. I think Sonya's in a great spot still. I think Dahaka's obviously more prioritized because he's in a very good spot, and I think his playstyle has been amplified quite a bit, as there's a toss on to Mei, pops the Cryo Freeze. Leoric comes in with a Skeletal Swing. Leoric got buffed up as well. I haven't seen actually enough Leoric, but this is live patch, so we will be able to see what the priority for Leoric will be, as Li Ming throws in a few Arcane Orbs here and there. Does have the Triumvirate, I think it is? Yeah, Triumvirate from level 4 for that reset potential for the distance if she's able to poke onto that. But another toss on to Dirk. Dirk pops the Blizzard, trying to ice. Oh my god, tries to icing into Crimson Chin. Doesn't manage to make the connection, and the Pie Maker unable to get the Hungering Arrow into Navi. But that wouldn't have gotten the kill. It doesn't matter. Rising channel for the side of Mallow Oats, and we'll see what happens as this will be a split from both sides, grabbing the fortification camp. 2 fortification camps available for the side of our Mnaval crew. Can the same be said for Mallow Oats? I think they actually already used one, unless Li Ming's got one top. She doesn't, and this is the channel through, but do they get the actual fortification camp? Yeah, the Pie Maker was able to pick it up and shot down. Might go down here. Li Ming finds a reset. Tries to get onto that Chromie. May trade it out. Tank for tank. Leoric getting low here. Navi trying to find the last little bit of damage. Healing Pathogen doesn't spread far enough. Sonya still gets traded out. It's a 2 for 2. A double kill on either side. Cypher getting low. Pie Maker looking to step in. Fortification camp shredding into the health pool of Pie Maker. Stukov did not go Biotic Armor at level 4. They went into 1 good spread. Sleep Dart goes out. Real trying to back away. Hungering Arrow does poke onto them. Alrighty, Leoric is gonna do his best to start to clear things out around this, getting rid of any of those time traps of Chromie that she was placing down. What did she go at level 4? She's actually, or level 2 technically. She's gonna be, I believe that is the, time trouble. Sorry, I always flip the 2 talents, but regardless, May goes down. Overtime in favor for the side of Mallow Oats, but the enemy team has 99% as well as, oh my god, I can't believe Crafty Devil did not get the Arcane Orb, and I can't believe that they didn't even see Crimson Chin, who is so very low. Crafty Devil chunking through their experience, or not their experience, through their mana. And that was a close one. Tychus must have just been out of vision for this team. That had to have been just like, yeah, he was just out of vision. That's a rough go right there. But it is going to be first objective over to the side of Mallow Oats. Let's go ahead and cycle through those other numbers, get an idea of what this looked like, and see what our first Triglaw Protector gets. Does it get more? Okay, missed that in bottom lane. My apologies. Navi getting some help from Garrosh and is able to get the kill into Leoric. But he's able to cheat death and he'll respawn, maybe missing half a wave, quarter of a wave. Not much experience to be lost. I feel like she's not having the impact she used to have. What would you consider the impact for Sonya that she used to have, though? Because she hasn't really been touched in a while. There's a lot of heroes in Heroes of Storm that just cycle through what is considered just the priority in meta, where they're not actually nerfed or buffed, but like Sonya got like lightly buffed on slam build talents, and then she was like hot priority for the longest time. She had some reduction in that, and then she was still prioritized pretty heavily, actually. I think that really didn't like sway anyone, but then Dahaka got a buff, Leoric got a buff, so now we see more Dahaka and Leoric because that's what people want to play. So not only like, it's also a lot of the discussion of like, all right, well, what's just kind of the hot thing right now, as there was an attempt to steal away the Biotic Emitter, won't connect, and that's Pie Maker going down. Li Ming gonna try and throw in some damage, but the Arcane Orb will miss, and she's on full cooldown for that. Terminator is gonna get picked off. The Entomb not working out. There's gonna be a huge Warlord challenge, and ladies and gentlemen,
triple kill
will be achieved by Mnaval. Baha's not indiscriminately banning people. Time to talk about Phoenix again. I will ban you just so quickly, your head will spin. I'll ban you so quick you won't even be able to go get that bedside gin. Alright? You won't even be able to reach for the whiskey underwear. Today's been a really fun stream, if you haven't noticed, chat. Today's been a really fun stream. Did you say Phoenix? Boy, did you pick the right series? Don't you hurt me like this. Don't hurt me like this. She's dying quicker than I expect. Mega's hard CC is more common. Maybe I've been reached a little higher level play, so people are more better at targeting. That's possible too. I mean, a lot of Sonya is all positioning, and I think a lot of people like Artanis at certain levels of play. There's Artani, Sonya. There's Artanises and Sonyas out there that quite literally can 1v2, 1v3, And it's because the enemy team doesn't understand how the character works. Like, if you remember, like, old Artanis, like, when he came out, like, when Artanis came out, people were, like, 2v1ing him and stuff like that, or, like, 1v2ing him and just, like, not winning out because people were getting hit by a lot of his abilities, giving him reset on his baseline so he could get more shield overcharge. Sonya, I feel like depending on her build, she can very much be in that realm. You go into Life Funnel at level 7 and everyone clusters around you to try and get a kill, but you don't have enough burst damage. Maybe the mage missed their burst damage, maybe it's on cooldown. Sonya can sit there and spin to win, she can slam her way. So it does really also depend on build, playstyle, who you're up against. There's a lot more factors to consider in these situations. Your gameplay versus my gameplay, those are gonna be two different things. Regardless of if we're at the exact same, we could both be Gold 3, we could both be Diamond 1. We'll still have different games and playstyles because we make different decisions as players. That's the great part about MOBAs, in my opinion. Not everything is just, all right, you know, at this minute you do this, at this minute you do this. There are a few things like that, getting camps, some rotations, but it definitely is, there's that human X factor, if you will. And you can say that about any game, but I just, you know, it's one of the things I love about Heroes of Storm is you can have those outplay moments depending on how you play into the enemy and how the enemy's trying to kill you. Let's talk about Control Point B. That is going to be popping up. Toss goes out onto the Mei. She pops the Cryo Freeze. There is a Temporal Loop onto her. Literally so much utilized to get the kill, but it's more in the basic ability department. There's only a Warlord's Challenge and a Temporal Loop realistically to get that kill, and we're still gonna find a secondary kill, a third kill. Oh my god, once again, will be achieved by the side of Mnaval. They are cleaning things up. Can I please get banned, streamer? Crush my head under your big strong ban hammer. No, because you want it. Yo, this Mei is fading! Don't talk about Mei like that. What's wrong with talking about Phoenix? It's a running meme in the channel. Sonya's like Zul in that way with the right CC. Yeah, like if an enemy team clusters around a Zul who's all blue build with the cursed strikes, I've seen Zuls casually 1v2. I've watched Stark 1v3 as Zul. As main tank Zul, and just casually destroy. Like, as I said, it comes down to playstyle, skill, knowledge. There's so many X factors. But either way, me personally, I think Sonya's still in a great spot. There are other heroes that are just getting more prioritized, like Dahaka. I think Dahaka is in probably one of his best spots he's ever been in Heroes of the Storm. I think Dahaka's in a phenomenal spot. His kit, everything about it, I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Chromie's not loving it, though, as she is going to get picked off. 47 seconds on that death timer. Vala trying to come in with the multi-shot and the Hungering Arrow. Not going to be enough. Dirk looking to slow down. Shot down 007, but I don't think... Did they have toss available? It looked like Garrosh was going for the toss. Maybe they just didn't want us to continue to step into the enemy side. When he came out, he had a 30 seconds on Brushstock. Yeah. And right now, what is it? If you take Apex Predator, it goes down to 30 seconds, correct? Or does it go down to 45? I think it's a 45-second cooldown off of the 75 seconds that is Brushstalker. Maybe I have it backwards. Massive shove from Stukov will disengage the Garrosh. Crafty Devil taking a lot of damage, but Piemaker able to get the kill into the Tychus, who was overextending to try and get the kill into Li Ming. Li Ming now cycling back to try and find some reset value. There's an Ice Wall onto one lurking arm. Big toss out onto Na'Vi to save them. This is going to be shot down, able to avoid the damage of Li Ming. Leoric is going to Wraith walk forward. Big slows. Vala finds the last hit, and that'll be another reset for Li Ming. The members of Mallow Oats clawing their way back into this game one on Volskaya Foundry. It's 13-6 in kills, and only a level lead now exists. And while we're talking about level differences and such, let's go ahead and talk about the experience, damage, and healing that has happened so far in Map 1 in our third best of 3 of the day. Control point C will be up and available next. We did just have the Trigger Protector go down not too long ago, so I wouldn't expect... Actually, I'm trying to think back. Like, I feel like actually the Trigger Protector was down a little bit ago, so maybe 60, 90 seconds left on this announcement for the objective. We'll see if I'm incorrect or correct in a few moments here, as this is going to be Biotic Emitter up and available in about 2:30 30. Some camps to be grabbed, and I feel like this is just going to be some turtling up on the side of Mallow Oats. Not in a bad sense, but turtling up just to try and play safe, close that gap. And I know the enemy team, they probably know the enemy team is hungering for a kill, as quite a few have shown themselves quad stacked on this map, or, you know, grouped up deathballing, if you will. Commandeer Odin does come through the bottom lane. Going to be able to start sieging and opening things up. Maybe taking out the well with the Commandeer Odin, but looks like Leoric has the slow. There's a time stop onto May. That time trouble is going to reduce that armor, and she's going to get chunked quite heavily. They pop the Cryo Freeze. Still have this fortification camp, Biotic Emitter available, and the Entomb will be just a pixel too short of Cypher, as this control point's up and available in 20 seconds. It goes from 75 to 25, picked it yesterday. Thank you. I honestly could not remember. It's almost like it's like my job to remember, but I'm bad at my job. No. It's just so much in the MOBA. Speaking of MOBAs, I know this is, I know we get into tangents, but we do this often. Welcome to my stream. Hello. I hope you're following. I know probably none of you care about Dota 2, but the International's coming up, and apparently you can cast, like, anyone can cast their games. So for fun, we're gonna cast some Dota 2. We're gonna cast a Dota 2 game or something like that during the International. Apparently, like, someone in chat was like, you can rebroadcast. It's all through the Dota client. They're all for it. It's not like League where you have to get signed up for the program and all that kind of stuff. But either way, exciting stuff. It'll be a fun little adventure. I have no idea. I don't know, like, anything about Dota. I just thought it'd be a fun, haphazard stream for all of you. I don't even know what Dota 2 is. Educate me. It is a MOBA. It is considered one of the first MOBAs. Dota was originally a custom game in Warcraft 3. It was eventually sold to Valve. The rights to the game was sold to Valve, and Blizzard screwed the pooch. That is why a lot of people say Blizzard missed out on the MOBA trend, because they quite literally sold what is considered one of the best MOBAs out there. I'm sure there's some League of Legends people that are like, League's better. And I can't talk about Worlds or anything like that, but I will say this. The Dota International this year currently has a prize pool of $40 million, with first place taking like 45.9% of that. So almost $20 million goes to first place. And I say currently because that prize pool can still go up, and it probably will go up during the International, because people can donate directly to the prize pool. Imagine a company who puts together an esport, get this, chat, they put together an esport and then they support it too. And then, this is a crazy idea, they let the community also support it. That's such a crazy concept. I mean, that's so wild. Cast Dota 2 for an hour perspective, so I can know what's going on. Wait, what? Huh? Oh. Ots has a 4K prize pool. Hey, you know, at least we have competitive Heroes of the Storm. You take what you can get. And as I said, as long as there's custom games, as long as there's games to be played, as long as there's competitive HOTS, I will always be casting, I'll always be playing the game. God forbid I ever have to learn something else. I mean, I've learned a little bit of Pokemon Unite, but I personally, I don't have a lot of stock into Nintendo doing esports. I mean, Nintendo literally tried to kill their own Smash community. Nintendo goes after ROM hacks and stuff like that. Huge crater from the Sonya coming in onto the, I would say, kind of backline-ish. Big Entomb from Leoric with that buried alive. Biotic Emitter is trying to be picked up by somebody. Sonya, Leoric traded out, but that still will be the kill into the Stukov, a trade into the Tychus, as well as this Garrosh, as we have the ultimate spinny shooty shot forever from the Vala. She's going to be going to Death Siphon at level 20, so as long as she was around a few members, she can keep that up, and she did, and it's going to be a 3-for-2 trade. 3 fortification camps used, and finally someone picks up the Biotic Emitter. cast to do. Oh. Okay, yeah. That's honestly the game plan. I'm gonna look at everyone and be like, oh, this is Samuro. Oh, like, you know, what is it, like Pudge? Pudge is basically Stitches. Malfurion is like, what is it, like Keeper of the Grove. Sylvanas is the Windrunner, I think, in Dota 2. So a lot of the character models are very much the same, and they actually do quite similar things. So there will be some like comparisons we can draw. Like, isn't there like Buzzsaw, I think, has like Zul'Jin's twin cleave ability, or technically, if you really want to phrase it, Zul'Jin has Buzzsaw's twin cleave, or no, it's the one that looks like a giant mecha goblin thingy. I forget the name of it. Dota's probably the most complex MOBA with skill experience, also probably the least beginner-friendly MOBA. Yes, absolutely. But apparently Dota added in a new... They added in, like, a new, like... What is it? Like, a new player tutorial that, from what I've been told from, like, talking to people, apparently the new player tutorial is, like, really, really good. Like, it actually gives you great concepts. There's a leap in with the Ardent Creator from the Sonya onto this Stukov, and he is going to get shredded by the Chromie. Toss onto Dirk from Shotdown, but did Shotdown go too far forward? Pops the Indomitable, gets a massive max range heal dart from the Ana. We do see Vala going down. Sonya slam jamming her way into the Mei. Another slam. Dirk goes down to the Chromie damage. It is...
Triple kill!
Over to the side of Mnaval. Blizzard didn't sell the rights to Dota. Blizzard chose not to be patient with Warcraft 3 mods, including Dota, so everyone would be free whatever they wanted the mods. Valve decided to be patient with Dota because it's money and dick move by Valve. No, I think they legit bought, like, I think they sold the rights, didn't they? I thought there was, like, rights that were changed hands. And there was money changed hands, I believe, between Valve and Blizzard. I want to say that. But either way, yeah, Dota, on the note of complexity, Dota has, not only does Dota have, like, item system, hundreds of characters, but you also have high ground, low ground, vision obfuscated by the trees, you have day and night cycles. Oh my god, Dota is very, very complex, but I love watching it. I don't know what it is, I love watching, like, the TI. I don't care to watch, like you know, the regulation stuff, or, like, you know, the standard. When the TI comes around, I love watching the TI. I have no idea what's happening, but I love it. We'll look it up. We'll look it up after this game, because I swear there was money changed hands, but I could be completely wrong. I could be misremembering it. That is absolutely a possibility. Commandeer Odin comes down. We're in our third objective phase of the game, and a potential win for the side of Mnaval will be achieved through bottom lane if they can get Commandeer Odin, or excuse me, if they get the Triglav Protector, or if they can find a couple kills here. Let's see what happens. And check out the APM as the Vala goes down first in this engagement. Leap in from Sonya onto the Leoric. He's going to try and live through all of this. Not the case, but neither can Sonya as Li Ming finds a reset. It's a double kill for the side of Mnaval, a single kill over to the side of Mallow Oats. But these Mallow Oats need to defend against the Triglav Protector through the mid lane. Yeah. I mean, League of Legends is complex, but I don't know if Dota has this, but League of Legends, you can download Blitz GG, and that gives you, like, the most popular item build, what to do, how to play the character, gives you a little, like, breakdown of who you're probably going to go up against. So I think, like, if you're going to try to do a different MOBA, like, League is a little more approachable, but when it comes to community, well, it's a MOBA. But let's talk about this game. Oh, we can't. It's over. Mnaval takes game number 1 in our third best of 3. GG, well played. Dota was first released as a custom map in Warcraft 3 under the name Defense of the Ancients. Valve also obtained the rights to Dota 2 from the game's lead developer IceFrog. Hold on, let's there's a Dotes eSport article about this. An ongoing lawsuit led by game developers Valve and Blizzard against the pair of mobile developers is taking an interesting turn. What the fuck are you even talking about? What? Dota's first release as a custom map in Warcraft 3 Defense of the Ancients. Blizzard acquired the ownership of the full name in 2012. What is the why are you giving me alerts? While Valve kept the rights to the shortened version Dota, Valve also obtained the rights to Dota 2 from the game's lead developer IceFrog and creator Yule in 2010. Ucool argues, however, that Dota is an intellectual property, has no owner. Company claims that because Dota 2 features content from the Dota All-Stars custom map, which is the most popular Dota version of Warcraft 3, that is no solitary sole party owns the intellectual property. Instead, Ucool argues the community should own it. Dota All-Star maps. Oh my god, this is just so much. This is just so much. Apparently... Apparently it's that. I don't know. I don't feel like investing a lot of time into this. I think you're overselling the night and day. Well, I have never played Dota, so I can't argue about it. It's just another mechanic. Yeah, Kalis. I think Kalis and I have like a joint memory of like kind of what happened. I swear that money changed hands at some point. I swear that actually happened. But either way, Blizzard let go of it, so Valve took it over and ran away with it. That is the short of it all, technically. All right, so Mnaval goes up in game number 1. What did I just do? Holy shit! How did I just break OBS that hard? There we go. That's better. All right. Until Valve hired the mod's lead designer IceFrog, and after an ongoing legal dispute, Blizzard Entertainment, the developer of Warcraft 3, brokered a deal that allowed Valve to inherit the trademark to Dota name. There you go, Desert. Thank you. That's what I was trying to find. I just could not find that anywhere. All right. As a heads up, in 2.5 hours, we have our live best of 3. We will have Twitch predictions for that. Didn't IceFrog work on League of Legends and HON as well? No idea. So Blizzard kept telling IceFrog no thanks on Dota, then they went to Valve, and the rest is history, basically. I think that is a good TLDR. Yes, I think so. The team that developed Dota split up and they went to work on various other MOBA projects. Okay, that makes sense. I feel like the big edge that HOTS has over other MOBAs is the complexity of maps. Mm-hmm. That's what I love about Heroes. I love being able to play on different maps. I really do like that. Like, I guess you can hone in and you can know everything there is to know about Summoner's Rift like League of Legends, but I love Blizzard. I love Heroes for just, you know, for that multi-variety. We go to different places. The Nexus is ever expanding, hopefully. Oh, hey, apparently Necrogoblicon says it's okay to use their music on Twitch. So if you're a fan of Necrogoblicon, you can stream their music. Neat. Someone just posted that in my Discord. All right, Bandit is looking very wholesome today. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a very good boy. We went for our walk. I inhaled enough ash for the day. I can actually, I looked outside. I'm staring off into the distance and I can just see ash like every so often. All right, let's talk about some Heroes of Storm. I think that's enough in between time. Let's talk about game number 2. We're heading to Braxis Holdout. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into our third best of 3 of the day. We are heading into Braxis Holdout as we have the members of Mnaval up in this best of 3 series, trying to close things out in a 2-0 fashion. Shot down on the Joanna, Crimson Chin on the Phoenix, Realistic on the Ana, and Cypher on that Nazebo. I was not actually expecting to see that Nazebo. And we have the only Navi on the Leoric top. Over on the right, trying to take us to a map number 3, we got the members of Mallow Oats. Street Terminator, Saint Terminator, Terminator on the Rexar, Crafty Devil on the Sylvanas. We have got the Pie Maker on Vala, Solskido on the Stukov, and Dirk on the Varian. Man, Dr. Paul coming in here just shitting on my favorite maps. Damn. Unfortunate. Who doesn't love a map with a pirate? When Blackheart's Bay CCL Season 3, huh? Huh? When Blackheart's Bay for Season 3 CCL. That's what I want. Half the Dota characters are references to other characters. Yeah, as I was saying, like, the Windrunner, Sylvanas, Keeper of the Grove, Malfurion, Pudge, Stitches. There's a lot of these. There's a lot of these connections. I'm sure there's more, but I can't think any off the top of my head. I know that there's those couple. I actually played a lot of like Dota Underlords when it came out. I love Dota Underlords. That was really, really fun. And then things just got overly complex, and I think Valve gave up on it, as always. So they were like, wait, it's not Dota, fuck it. Or you know what? They were just like, all right, well, TFT is just winning. We're done. We're done. We can't compete with TFT. Like, I don't think, like, does anyone know if, is Underlord still playable? Does it still get supported? I know TFT just constantly is being worked on. Oh, sorry about that. I was looking at chat, and Leork goes down in top lane. My apologies. All right, first kill does go over the side of Mallow Oats in map number 2. Brax's holdout objective phase is up and available. Dirk sits onto the point in this bottom lane, but shot down trying to anchor. Pie Maker coming in, does have the fire at will at level 1. Building out those stacks as always. Nzebo did go spiders. Big thing, at least when I was talking to McIntyre, the big thing, finishing out those spiders and just start throwing as many, you gotta get just spiders. All the spiders. All the spiders. That is what I was talking to McIntyre about. And he was just like, yeah, Chris, Bahamut, just finish your spiders out and just start sieging. Hit the baseline, just start pushing. Phoenix does get the channel through for bottom lane, but top lane still being held up by Rex Armisha. Companies are childish sometimes. What? Never. Vala's gonna have some things happen. Dirk is such an enjoyable name to say. It is. It's very easy to say in a team fight. It's also, I believe it's a reference to, oh my god, it's the Matt Stone, Trey Parker shit, Team America World Police, there we go. I could think of the second half, I couldn't remember the first half, which is Team America. It's not like I live here or anything like that. What? Thank you, Kalis. Underlord has his own clads, but it feels very cheaply made, unfortunate. I played, like, when Underlords came out, I casted a bunch of it, I played a bunch of it, and then they added the actual Underlords, and things just got overly complex, and, like, I was like, I didn't play the game for, like, a week and a half, and I was just like, I don't know what's happening, I'm done with this. So I went back to playing Hearthstone Battlegrounds. I like Hearthstone Battlegrounds. It's simple, it's fun, it's nice on my phone. I can, like, cook a meal and still play, you know, I can cook lunch and, like, play Battlegrounds. Like, it's nice. Not overly involved. Now I have an earworm. Oh, I can put on hot drinks if you want. I can give you the hot drinks earworm. Who doesn't love some hot drinks? Taunt from Varian connects on to Cypher. There's going to be a lot of damage dumped in, and Vala finds another kill into the enemy side, that being the Nzebo this time, as the channel potential is looking good for the Mallow Oats. Zerg wave is going to be charged up. The pen is starting to fill up with more and more of the Zerg in favor for the side of Mallow Oats. Over here in the bottom, though, you still got that singular Ultralisk. I think there's an Ultralisk and one Guardian that comes out regardless. I think I'm wrong in that. I think it's just an Ultralisk. I think it's just an Ultralisk, no Guardian. Let's find out, because it looks like it's going to be going over. I don't think Shot Down can actually step forward. Let's double check really quick. Yeah, it's just the one Ultralisk. Not going to be seeing a Guardian. If anyone's wondering, Ultralisk are the big, large lads with the tusks. And the Guardians are the flying slow boys. Guardians basically attack from Siege Giant range, so they'll never be in range of a tower. So they're really, really good if left uncontested. And also, keep in mind, Banelings do a lot of damage. They actually deal extra damage into heroes, but oh my god, is there a double kill? Double kill. For the side of Mallow Oats into this top lane. Big siege. This will be fort, but what else is gained? I feel like the whole Dota is more complex is something someone said when HOTS was new, and since then it just became truth. I mean, I think Dota is more complex, but that's just me. I mean, out of all the esports I've ever watched, I have found that there's the most complexity in Dota. That's just me. I mean, it's everyone can have their own opinion. Some people will look at League of Legends and say this shit's not complex at all. Some people will look at Counter-Strike Source and be like, I don't get why my gun doesn't hit the enemy hero, but if I play Apex Legends, I just put my reticle and I win the game. You know? An Apex player might struggle into something like Counter-Strike Source. A Fortnite player might struggle into something like Valorant. Two different game styles. I think that Valorant, Counter-Strike Source, tactical shooters, they're a lot more complex, but you could argue the same thing about Apex and Fortnite. You gotta be quick. You gotta be able to make those split decisions. You gotta be able to react fast. So everyone's gonna have their own opinion about things. That's just mine. I'm not the all-knowing know-it-all of knowledge when it comes to esports and video games. I'm just saying, when I look at the MOBAs out there, complexity-wise, Dota seems the most daunting, the most complex to me. So, top lane, gonna be continue to push in for a little bit on the side of Mallow Oats, as they did have that camp stolen away. Sylvanas and crew are just painting the map red, grabbing every camp they possibly can with the solid, almost level and a half lead, as this is going to be, it's more like a level lead. Let's go ahead and look at some of the other numbers as the 10 talent tiers will be coming in at the top of our screen. Already here for the side of Mallow Oats, nothing out of the ordinary. Taunt variant, as we saw. We actually didn't look at his real 10 talent because currently this is actually his level 4. I didn't look and see if he's shield. Oh, actually, I can check really quickly. Does he have 2 charges? No, he does have shield wall, so he did go for that at level 10. So going to be having the protection status, by the way, when he hits W. Alrighty. So I'm looking at the experience deficits and stuff like that. I'm just looking and seeing how things are breaking down. 3,008 XP in favor from just these 6 kills. Varian finishes at a very early level 1. Nazebo goes down to the Vala damage. This is a rough start going into an objective phase, as you don't have your Nazebo to poke at the enemy side. Crimson Chin, no armor, gets hit with the Misha, and that is another kill. More damage going into shot down as Sylvanas locks down the tower's Haunting Wave Sword. Falling Sword force from the Joanna. That's going to be a spinny shooty shot from Vala. Piemaker not able to get enough damage and find a kill, but still forcing back the enemy side. Another fort to be grabbed, and here's the note for anyone that doesn't know. On Brax's holdout, the objective swaps lanes every single time. So first objective was red top, blue bottom. Now we're seeing blue top, red bottom. And as always, you always get an Ultralisk and a few little Zerglings. I'm looking, yeah, I see this turn onto Navi immediately, but it seems like control goes over to the side of Mallow Oats. On the opposing side, Planet Cracker, Falling Sword, Gargantuan, Nano Boost, and Entomb. Varian goes in for the taunt. There's a lurking arm. It might actually be connecting on to Cypher. It does. There's a Planet Cracker coming out from Phoenix. Piemaker able to avoid that on the side of the Entomb. No big Planet Cracker value. There's a charge in from Varian. Vala Burst comes through. Another kill into Phoenix. It's 1 to 10 in kills, as this is looking like a second objective phase going to be gained once again over to the side of our Mallow Oats, and they're going for a boss on top of this. Now, can I check on the Banelings? Because I can't remember. Does it deal... It deals increased damage to, I think, heroes. Hello, Banelings? Can I click on you? Hello? Banelings. Did I get it? There it is, Baneling. It does increased damage to heroes by, like, 25%? So if you're ever wondering why the Banelings hurt so bad, is because they deal increased damage to you. So, as Tatsuki always says, they do true damage, which is a term from League, but they do amplified damage, if you will. It doesn't matter. True damage, amplified damage, it's all a good way to basically note that don't stand in Banelings. Never stand in Banelings. That's your PSA, chat. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. You're gonna have a bad time. Vala poking out with some multi-shots. Navi getting some clear on that Leoric. There will be a little bit of a zombie wall, but a shot down, forced to use the falling sword as they were getting chunked quite heavily. Dirk stepping into the keep range as these Guardians, Hydralisks, minions, and everything putting damage into the keep will confirm said keep through bottom. A ravenous play from the side of Mallow Oats. More damage to you specifically. Yes, you, the reader. You know who you are. Look, we've all stood and just taken damage from Banelings. We've all been there before. All of us. I'm sure even the epic players of our chat have been like, how much damage do I take? Okay, that's too much. Yeah. But I want to become the Baneling Whisperer. Then play Zagara. What about the Ultras and Guardians? Do they do increased damage? I will check, Mel. Please remind me in our next objective phase. I assume there's a next objective phase, unless this is going to be a big turnaround fight right now and Tomb from Leoric does come out. No 13 talents here. Misha will go down. Boars are unleashed by the Rexar. Binny shooty shots. Strafe. I kept wanting to say the 20 upgrade. Not going to be able to get the kill, but still. Value from Vala right there. Ooh, a taunt onto this Nazebo. They were just looking to go for a camp, but they see the Nazebo, and they pull the trigger on that kill. 16 talent here, almost arriving. This is almost 2 talents over the enemy team. Top lane will be cleared out, which will pull closer to that 13 talent here. Camp being pushed in through bottom lane, and this is that, I wouldn't say awkward moment, but this is that moment on Brax's holdout where you're winning. You don't want to overextend into the enemy team, so now it's just time, grab some camps, and hang out for a little bit. I only play as Siege Giants, so I don't take extra damage from them. Okay. Now I'm actually really curious. I'm really curious as to, like, what's the damage value on the Guardians and the Ultralisks. Because I've never looked at it before. Flame on. Little Wraith Walk from Leoric. He does have the ominous Wraith at level 13 for the duration increase, but also the hero reduced damage. Falling Sword from Joanna to the backline onto Val. There's going to be a Entomb onto Dirk. Wailing Arrow onto the left-hand side of this engagement as there's a lurking arm from the Stukov as the Planet Cracker comes through and it doesn't get enough damage for a kill. Crimson Chin backing away. Pie Maker and crew, they're low, but the healing pathogens spread around. They're a-okay as the objective phase is up and available. I piqued your interest, didn't I? Yes, you did, actually. I've never looked at the Guardian and Ultralisk damage. Can I click on them in here? Ultralisk. It does increase damage to everything but heroes? I guess it does reduce damage to heroes. It probably is like in a null zone in the sense of like it doesn't scale up. It probably scales up once things are summoned, or unless it does actually just this much damage standard. I'm curious. We'll see. Once it actually gets into lane, I'm assuming I don't expect the members of our blue team to step into this right now. Okay, so 94% rising. Come on, summon them. All right. Let's see, does this number change? That's my question. Does it change when you actually get into the lane? Yes, it does. Okay. So it does 50% damage to heroes. The Guardians and the Ultralisk. But actually, let's talk about the fight right now over this boss as we have an Entomb from Leoric. This is down 16 talents here. Misha does go down. Varian protects himself with that shield wall. Massive shove onto the Joanna. Vala steps in with the strafe. There's going to be a kill onto the Phoenix by the Wailing Arrow of Sylvanas. We do see big burst damage. It is looking like things are falling apart, and it's not a...
Double kill.
It's not a...
Triple kill.
It's,
Quadra kill.
going in favor for the side of Mallow Oats, but can they make it?
Pentakill.
That is the entirety of Mnaval going down. The core will fall, and ladies and gentlemen, we're heading to a map number 3 in our third best of 3. GG, well played. I hope you enjoyed all my buttons. Rough game for Nazebo baseline stacks. A great game for Vala on her stacks. She did a phenomenal job. How much damage did she have? 56,000. Nazebo on the opposing side with the closest heroic damage by 14,000 less. I need a monster kill, Kalis. Actually, Kage sent me something yesterday, and then I ignored it because it's Kage.
Aced. Aced.
Ooh, which one's sexier, 1 or 2, chat? Which one's sexier, chat? Number 2? I like how chat knew. One more time for chat. Number 1?
Aced.
Or number 2?
Aced.
Oh, it's number 2. Oh, that's number 2. Save link as? Download sound. Gib. Put in downloads. I'll deal with this after stream. Number 2 is sexier, yeah. I'm just looking if there's any other stuff in here that we can add. Killing spree, defeated, dominating, double kill, enemy godlike, enemy legendary kill, pentakill, quadra-kill, that's whatever. I just want the ace. Okay. What's that from? League of Legends. Oh, it didn't. God damn it, Kage. It downloaded the HTML file. I blame Kage. When anything goes wrong, I blame Kage. Because he's not here, so he can't defend himself. Let's pull it on back to Bandit and let's get ourselves set up for map number 3. The one with the eyebrow raises. Ace. Why did it force me out? Was there a patch just now? The game just forced me out. We get a new hero? They're just adding in a new hero. You know, Thursday, new hero drop, casual. Wait, I can't get into game. Hello? Authentication. I'd like to cast game. This is what I get for yelling at Kage. Oh fuck. Are you serious, Desert? That's unfortunate. Let me open up the client. Well, we can go back and download that Ace file finally, I guess. League of Legends soundboard. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Feeling it now. We'll be performing live maintenance on Friday. Okay, that doesn't affect us because we're gonna play Hollow Knight tomorrow. Okay, so there's nothing on the launcher. Can I download this sound file, please? There we go. Alright, might as well just add it. There was an internal error while connecting to Battle.net. Please try again later. No! I need to know what happens! Wait, hold on. 1 second. Hold on. I have an idea, chat. I have an idea. Hold on. Just give me a second. Will this work? No. I have to log in. Damn it. Shouldn't need to be on the server to watch a replay. I'm sure there's someone who's already telling me how it needs to work. I just let me have it. Let's see. Where are my sound files? All right. Bahamut assets. No, it's in music. Music. Sound bits. Let's move the downloads. Paste. Copied. Stream Deck. Go. Why can't we have nice things, chat? Why can't we have nice things? Huh? What did you do? Chat, what did you do? Why can't we have these nice things?
Aced.
Let me grab this. Hey, well, you can't just start from the replay file. I swear I did that once. I literally just tried to do that. is what I just tried to do. Later, y'all. All right, Stab Face, thanks for coming by. Y'all have a good day. Guess we'll never know how the match ends, Kappa. So which angry skit? Yeah, exactly. Your login information was incorrect. What? Who? What? They actually logged in because they're deleting all my account. They're stealing my heroes. Well, I guess it's time to play Dead by Daylight, everybody. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Let's go to Twitter. Blizzard CS. Oh, I need to spell the word Blizzard first. No tweet from them today. Wonderful. Someone opened up the wrong email? I don't know about that. Try European server. But will it let me watch a NA replay? I guess I can watch EU replays. It's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea whatsoever. If you were not subbed, I would have just bought you a sub there. If you were not subbed, I would have just bought you a sub. But thank you for being subbed. So either way, let's get into the game. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back into the Nexus Gaming Series Division A matchup. We head to map number 3 into Tomb of the Spider Queen. Cypher on this Tassadar, shot down, on the May. Crimson Chin on the Tychus. Realistic on the Anduin, and Only Navi on the Zool. Over in the red, we're looking at the members of Mallow Oats. We're seeing Crafty Devil on the Junkrat. We'll be seeing Soskido on the Stukov, Terminator on the Dahaka, Piemaker on the Jaina, and Dirk on the Joanna. Let's go ahead and check out our level 1s and see what our first engagement will be looking like. Thank you, Valky. Shout out to you. Apparently the IT department at Blizzard doesn't send enough fake phishing emails to employees. Tisk tisk, yes. Tisk to Blizzard. Not enough fake phishing. No, I'm assuming it's probably a DDoS and, you know, someone's angry and they're sitting at home. They're like, I'm gonna make a difference. No one remembers you, kid. No one remembers you because no one will remember this whole issue in a week from now. I can't remember the last time there were connectivity issues, but I'm sure it wasn't that long ago. You wanna know why? Because this shit doesn't bother me that much. Oh no. You're an asshole. Woo, you've proven it to the world. Congratulations. You're a pile of shit. Icing from the May, chasing on to the Joanna, but she had the Iron Skin active. Did go into Laws of Hope at level 1, building out those regeneration globes to get increased healing. For every 10 regeneration globes, you get 5% on top of the 20. So if you're at 20 stacks, you would have 30% over 5 seconds. We'll see how that stacking works out for the Joanna, as this is a nice concussion mine onto the Anduin. Goes for the heal onto himself, is able to do so. Not enough damage to find first kill, and none to be found just yet, as we just go back into rotations, wave clear, and Zool catching a little bit of mid, trying to put some pressure and maybe force a little bit of missed experience through mid, but it's not the case, and Jaina is able to move over here. Did go into the Lingering Chill rather than the Fingers of Frost at level 1. You increase the duration of chill from 4 to 6 seconds. I wonder if this is going to be because we have Ice Flows at level 7 to pair into that for more cooldown reduction on your Cone of Cold to the marked or the chilled targets. Stop mimicking my voice. Well, don't be upset that I do it so well. Level 4s on both sides. We are going to be seeing the Arcane Intellect. So while above 75 mana, Jaina gains 10% spell power. So that is going to be, you still have that 10% that you would have had from the Fingers of Frost, but you also have dealing damage to chilled targets, returns mana to Jaina. Yeah, there you go. Basic attacks return 5, mana and abilities return 20. So you do have that sustainability so long as you're marking up targets or chilling them before you deal your explosive damage, which that's the assumption that we'll be seeing from the Jaina. But the game has to progress. We'll see if that'll be the case. And the Johanna did go into the Subdue at level 4. The big thing, regardless of if you finish this quest out or not, is you have the 80% slow if you hit 2 enemy heroes. And in a rotation-heavy base map where you can condemn them very easily, getting the Subdue just 80% slow is very nice to amplify the chase potential of Junkrat and the Jaina. Not only that, that sets up the sets up the Dahaka for maybe a tongue drag later on. But look at this, a lot of damage on to the Mei. She gets hit with the Leap of Faith, icings away. Tychus tried to put pressure onto the enemy side. Won't be enough. And we see some back and forth damage. 0 kills so far in game number 3 on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Shot down, almost getting hit by the concussion mine. Dirk looking to step forward. Chastise out from Anduin. Will not connect. Did go into Piercing Light at level 4. Now pierces and can hit an additional hero, but you also have the questing factor in this. Hitting 2 heroes with a single Chastise permanently increases spell power by 1 to a maximum of 10. So you'd have 10% spell power increase, which would mean your healing output would be increased by 10% as well, since healing is spell power related. Anduin does go down, and that is going to be
First Blood.
Over to the side of Mallow Oats. Looking good at the start of this map number 3 with their rotations and maybe getting first turn-in potential. Dirk will be stalled out. That won't be the entirety of the turn-in. Concussion Mine and a Cypher. There's a Force Wall, but there's still going to be a Johanna right next to them. Another kill goes over to the side of Mallow Oats. Since magic is friendship, magic is friendship. Do I believe in magic? Absolutely, sure. I mean, aliens exist. Why can't magic? I mean, it's a great card game. Why would I not believe that it's real? Kairu, thank you for the raid. Kairu, when we get out of game, I will resend your alert. Thank you for the raid. Thank you. Thank you for the happy birthday raid. It's not my birthday, but thank you very much. Thank you. Hi, Kairu. Thank you, Ashmantle, for the shout out to Kairu. I hope your video games today were fun. Thank you for the raid. For context, anyone wondering, when I raided Kairu, what was it, last night? Yeah, last night I raided Kairu, and the raid message was happy birthday. So Kairu returning the favor, much appreciated. I hope you had a wonderful stream, my friend. I hope everything was good. We're casting a bunch of Heroes of the Storm. If you don't know who I am, my name's Bahamut. I cast a lot of this game. I play it from time to time, but we very much enjoy casting. We are in our 3rd best of 3 of the day. We've got a live matchup in 2 hours, so we're going to probably do, well, since this is game 3, we're probably going to do 1 more best of 3 after this, and then we'll get to that live game. Maybe we'll do 2 live games. We'll see how froggy we're feeling. But if you are new to the stream, I highly encourage you to follow. If you'd like to support the stream further, it's always much appreciated. Thanks for hanging out, and thank you again to Kairu for the raid. Turn in, looking onto the side of Mallow Oats, but they're not going to be able to get a full turn-in as they still need 11 gems. On the opposing side, Mnaval, they've got enough for a turn-in, but can they actually get said gems turned in? Terminator doesn't actually even step in. Tychus gets hit with a raw tongue drag. I don't even know if he stepped out of that bush or if it was just a lucky guess. There will be not an entomb. There's going to be a bone prison onto the Dahaka, and a double kill.
Double kill.
Will be achieved by the side of by Mallow Oats, putting momentum in this game in their corner as we got ourselves a few other stats we can look at. Let's go ahead and take a look at the damage, healing, and experience for game number 3 Our third best of 3 on Tomb of the Spider Queen. We'll see here. I'm just really quickly skimming through. Junkrat with nearly 20,000 heroic damage. Tychus around 14, 15,000, however you want to round that. Bottom lane gets pushed in, but the fight in mid lane continues. A lot of damage onto Anu when he's got 21 gems. That's a rough go if you lose those, and he does. Can Tassadar pick him up? Tassadar picks up, I think, the vast majority, if not all of those gems. 37 gems on a Tassadar. Not the place you want to be in, or at least not the piggy bank for the team that you want to have. Something like maybe, I don't know, a Mei, my brain, Zool, like maybe those would be a little bit more comfortable to have those gems on. But another turn in does arrive for the side of Mallow Oats. What are they able to do with this? If you want to cast ours at 8:30 p.m. EDT, I am casting, unfortunately, I'm casting a game at 6 o'clock PDT, which is basically 30 minutes after your game. Very sorry. Happy 69th birthday. Thank you so much, Crying Hawk. I appreciate that. Seeing some familiar names. Oh, in the game? Very nice, very nice, very nice. I look fantastic for 69, Baha. Phrasing?
Not.
No. The Tomb of the Spider Queen, the Web Weaver phase, there we go, is going to expire with about a little bit less than a level lead in favor for the side of Mallow Oats. They need 60 gems total to turn in. They're looking at 34 to be picked up as 26 sit in their pockets. 56 in the pockets of the side of Mnaval, 37 on that Tassadar. We can actually go ahead and take a look at who's got what gems. 37 on Tassadar, 11 on Navi. This should be interrupted. Yeah, you got that slow from... oh my god, I can't believe it. Not the 7 second, but the heroic stall, I guess you could say, or the cancel. Oh, I heard the Zool. I heard the Poison Nova starting up, and just the Blessed Shield ripped at such a good point. We'll shut that down as we got... We're dead. Oopsie. We got 13 talent tiers in, so let's go ahead and show those. It's looking like a full kind of sort of... It's not full. A punish build for the Joanna at 4, 7, and 13. Dirk backing off. A little shield glare into the enemy's side. Keep in mind that level 7, that Sin's Exposed, does have that healing reduction, but it's now on the punish rather than on the shield glare, which was a change ages ago, but... Little interrupt from Sukov. Did he step too far forward? Crafty Devil getting chunked. Pops the Riptire almost immediately. Grenade from Tychus does connect onto Junkrat. That is the first kill for the side of Mnaval. Holy Word Salvation from Anduin. A little bit of a delay on this objective phase. The turn-in potential is looking okay for the side of Mnaval, but losing out the Mei in this trade is a rough go. The Anduin going down as well is a big pickup in favor for the side of Mallow Oats. Just the double kill in general is nice, and that means that at least I feel that Cypher and crew, they can't really sneak a turn in. They could go for it, but I don't see a world where they're going to be able to sneak that one in. Cypher checking the bushes, but doesn't see the enemy team immediately running at their face. I think they might have actually seen it. That black hole. Well, you know, sometimes you black hole, sometimes you don't. Little anti-synergistic with the ice wall, but it is what it is, and Dahaka will continue to soak up through bottom lane. Anyone else having trouble to logging into HOTS? Yes. I am actually currently using the... Oh my god. Oh, that is such a rough go. You try and Poison Nova 2 times in a row, and both times you are left with no gems and a death. Unfortunate. Cypher going for the channel. Is there an interrupt? No, not in time. The shield glare is going to be late, but how punished is this going to be? Mei looking like she's not going to get hit with the isolation. It was just a tad too late from the leap of faith. Black hole once again anti-synergizing or anti-synergistic with the ice wall from the Mei, but... the objective phase, the first one of the game for the side of Mnaval coming through. I feel like a lot of this will be cleared out before finding much value. Dahaka bottom lane, though, he's not in a very good spot. Does he have a burrow? Does he have essence? He's going to pop that burrow. I'm assuming he's got no essence, and he does go down. It's actually quite a few gems dropped as well by the Dahaka. Yeah, currently the NA portion of Heroes of Storm doesn't work, but I had a very, very smart viewer that was like, why not just try and log into EU and watch the replay from EU? And that is a very good point, because it doesn't matter where the game's played. It's a Heroes of the Storm replay. It's not like EU files are different than NA files. It's not like the NA files are covered in ketchup and the EU files have mayonnaise on them or something. That was dumb, sorry. Dirk steps into the enemy team. Iron Skin, I guess, not even worried or utilized as the black hole does come out, forcing back the enemy team. Jaina, one more auto, finds the kill into the Zool. Riptire from Junkrat does come out. Holy Word Salvation is going to be interrupted by the Junkrat Riptire, but doesn't find any damage. Ice Wall from Mei does come out as well. This is 16 talent tier advantage over to the side of Mallow Oats. They're going to be able to do more. Well, the Web Weaver in bottom lane will expire. It's a pretty hefty wave down there as well. Is the turn-in available? Yes, it is for the side of Mallow Oats. They have 27 in and 33 in their pockets. Exactly the amount necessary for said turn-in. Siege Giants are looking like they're going to be grabbed. Junkrat clears out the bottom lane, and I think this should be... Oh, wow, they're actually going to go for Fort before they do anything else on the side of Mallow Oats. Nice play. EU files are a metric. Good thing I got a converter. I don't know. Trick mayo. Oh, that doesn't... McDonald's secret sauce is mayo and ketchup. Don't say that shit in Twitch chat. They're gonna come after you. The MIB of McDonald's is gonna come in is gonna come and take away your Happy Meals. You can't be saying that stuff in chat. You want McDonald's after my ass? Isn't that like what was it, like Step Brothers? Wasn't there like a whole bit about like the special sauce, and it's just mayonnaise and ketchup? Happy Meals leave me sad. Not enough food. Why not just get 2 then? I'm big braining out here for you, Crying Hawk. I got you. I got you covered. Instead of getting 1 Happy Meal, get 2. Then you can be happy. You can be double happy. Simple physics. Easy. GG. Go next. Next question. Still not enough? Get 3. Get 3. Step Brothers special sauce? What? It's a movie called Step Brothers and they talk about special sauce. Just quoting the movie. You got it right. McDonald's intelligence brew. I gotta stop. Black hole from Tassadar does come through. Terminator's able to throw out the isolation, but it doesn't connect. Ice Wall from Mei does come out. Does it buy her enough time to get away? Well, it does buy time for the Web Weaver through bottom lane to get the bottom lane keep. So things are looking better and better for the side of Mnaval in game number 3. Although they're a little bit behind, the map is more open in their favor, and the map is more... Well, they've got more structure. So obviously, as we all like to compare things, and here's the storm, stats are stats, and stats are gold, and it's 4 structures to 2. Obviously, Mnaval's winning. I just get the 50-piece McNugget and stop messing around with those silly Happy Meals. That is a good point. You've ordered 200 nuggets before? I feel like someone in college did that. I want to say someone in college did that. I didn't do it. Like, I remember my roommate and I did it one night. We got, like, the 50 nugget thingy because, like, we were poor college students and that's what we ate for food. Because the university we went to, the architecture school we went to, we had 24-hour access to the building. So we would be working on projects till hours of the night, and the cafeterias and stuff, they close. The campus mostly shuts down at like 6 o'clock, or I guess probably 8 o'clock after dinner. So if you wanted food, you had to leave campus, and you had to either drive like out of Detroit area, or you just went to the very sketchy McDonald's down the road. Yeah. Good times. I went to school in Detroit, for anyone wondering. And for anyone that's out there like, oh my god, 8 Mile. No, 8 Mile's nothing. 8 Mile is a thing from a movie. There are far worse places really close to my college. Ice Wall from the Mei comes out. Poison Nova finally utilized by the Zool. There's a lot of damage into the Joanna. She does go down. Red Web Weavers will descend. I feel like these Web Weavers did just get mitigated by that Joanna going down. Boss is unleashed, so he does disappear from the objective phase. And I think this Web Weaver phase gets immediately cleared out. I had a friend once get a 50-wing bucket from KFC, and after eating it, filled it with Coke from the refill station. Jesus. I couldn't imagine eating 50 wings. I couldn't imagine eating 50 of anything. Maybe like 50 strawberries. Like, even then, that seems like a lot. 50 blueberries. That's reasonable. I couldn't imagine eating 50 wings. Like, When the pizza place tells me that they do 10 wings, I'm just like, that's too many wings for me. This is why I need a roommate or to date someone, so that way I have someone to eat half my pizza and wings. 50 pieces of rice, that's easy, easy, easy. 50 bowls of rice, different story. 50 fries, that's a lot easier. It was so disgusting. It was a warm day. Ugh. I need a room date. I need a room date. That doesn't sound right. That does not sound TOS friendly. All right, we have our 20 talent here advantage over to the side of Mallow Oats, but for how long do they have this and what are they able to do with it? Mallow Oats are 3 gems shy of a turn-in. That's 1 wave. They could grab those 3 gems through mid. Seems like they want to get the vast majority of these turned in ahead of time. The opposing team doing the exact same thing. All gems in, time to death ball. I mean, 50 patty Big Mac. Oh my god, no way. A 2 patty burger's already enough for me. Small boy, small diet. Like, I'll eat like ramen. Like I'll eat, like I had a chicken sandwich for lunch today at like 11, and I probably won't eat ramen until like 9 p.m. And I'll just have a single packet of ramen. That'll be my food. For breakfast, it was oatmeal. That's my diet. But that allows me so I can eat like half a large pizza tomorrow. That's the trade. You've done a 10 patty Big Mac? That's just too much. It's so much. I don't even know how you pick that up. I feel like you have to like knife and fork that bad boy. Oh god. Thank you, Kairu, for raiding over. I hope all of the raiders enjoy what they're experiencing. And as I said, if you've never been here before, if you've not followed the channel, I hope you follow the channel. We do a lot of Here's the Storm content. Poison Nova upgrade for the Zool. Poison Nova heals for 50% of the damage dealt, and its duration is increased by 50%. We do have the Light of the Stormwind. Holy Word Salvation grants ally heroes invulnerability instead of protection. Blessed Shield on the left-hand side to Zool. Split fight, though. Water Elemental utilized by the Jaina. Immediately cleared out. Junkrat went into the extra oomph, so he gets cooldown reduction, but if you technically don't hit the enemy heroes, you don't get that cooldown reduction, so he is actually going to be sitting at 40 seconds still on that one. Zool, Poison Nova, spreads a little further, heals up. Black Hole from Tassadar, Healing Pathogen from Stukov, going to be spread around a little bit here. Terminator gets the tongue drag onto 1. It's a bit of a back and forth fight, but these quad catapults in bottom lane chunking into structures for 618, and they'll get a little bit of damage into the core, 11% off that core. Boss being rotated on by the side of our blue team, it looks like. Let's jump onto that red vision, see what they're seeing, see what they play. Kukide, thank you for the follow. Glad you're enjoying the content. Why no Odin for Tychus? What do you mean? Or why didn't he utilize it is what you're asking. That I don't know. I wasn't looking at the cooldown for that one. Boss is going to be invaded on. There's a lot of blue members falling here. Big red button comes down from the Commandeer Odin. Maybe they were holding it for this play right now. That's a double kill. It's a triple kill. It's a lot of damage going in. Big red button finding some value shot. The Black Hole from Tassadar, and that is going to be
Aced.
over to the side of Mallow Oats. They find themselves the
Pentakill.
and move into top lane with the boss. 40 seconds on average for the side of Mnaval, and the Web Weavers will descend as well. This is going to be a 1-2 punch, but is it enough to punch through the keep into the core? Well, with no one defending right now and boss tanking a lot of this damage, actually, Joanna tanking a lot of this damage before the boss even arrives, we are definitely looking at a game number 3 looking comfortably going over to the side of Mallow Oats. Unless they all decide to throw on core, I don't expect it, but the Web Weaver coming in through the top lane will arrive right on top of the core. We do have Zool coming up in 7 seconds, but I think this core is bound for death. Sure. Anyways, game goes over to the side of Mallow Oats. They take the series in a 2-1 fashion. GG, well played.